Hello, hello. I hope I find you and everyone else very, very well today. Before we get started, guys, let's go ahead and get the usual out of the way. Remember, guys, that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And please, please, please do not force anything regarding your situation. If you'd like to book a private reading, then it will be more geared towards your unique situation. Please visit www.intuitiveperceptions.com to book your reading today. And while you're on the website, please utilize the chat feature as I will answer back. And you can go ahead and explain your situation, and I'll there be able to provide you with the best service. Okay, let's go ahead and bless the decks and we'll get started. Father God, I open all channels of light, north, south, east, and west. Guardian angels of the four directions, high councils who serve the law of one, holy pure ones, please anchor this space now in your divine consecration to provide Libra with the clarity and direction as to which he or she seeks. And please grant me, the reader, the objectivity to read the cards and relay every single message as they're meant and or intended to be. Libra scales. Okay, so in terms of traditional tarot, we have the Queen of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Wands reversed, the Six of Cups, the Chariot reversed. I haven't seen these two end cards here, but they are clarified by the rune Friendship and also by the rune of Trust. Okay, Libra, for March, I'm feeling that you're doing a lot of introspection. You're revisiting your past a lot, Libra, which is not a bad thing. You are looking or trying to gain some understanding, Libra, as to why you may be in the predicaments that you're in, or the predicament that you're currently in. And Libra, I'm really picking up here that you really want to give towards a new beginning, towards stability, towards, you want to give, Libra, towards, I feel, yourself, Libra. You want to now give towards the person that you know you are versus the person who you may think that you are, or the person that Libra, there's a big sense of childhood here. There is a big sense of not being understood, Libra. Not being completely authentic as well, I'm feeling. Now when I say that, I don't necessarily mean, Libra, that you're completely fake or anything. That's not what I'm saying here. That's not what I'm trying to convey. What it is I'm trying to convey here, Libra, is that I want to say that there's been a lot of periods in your life, or you may be feeling like you have been putting on this persona that you have been doing or taking care of certain things and responsibilities that other people want you to. Now, when I say this, what I'm trying to really say here is trying to be that strong person for everyone, which is okay, Libra, that's fine. You know, you're an air sign, you can do that. But the thing is, Libra, that when that being strong for everyone and having to be and remain the strong person, when that becomes too much, Libra, it tends to really dwell within you, and it tends to fester up. And Libra, since you're this sign of harmony, you're the sign of being fair, You're the sign of reciprocity. You are these great, and you carry these great attributes, Libra, but I feel as though that sometimes it's okay to falter, Libra. It's okay to feel like you deserve more. That's really what I'm picking up here. And when I say falter, I mean falter from being viewed in a certain realm, or holding yourself, I should say, up to a certain standard as to the person you think you should always be. And Libra, we have to take into account what and how people think. I'm sorry. What and how people say to us. And I really feel, Libra, that here you are now seeing that you no longer want to be the victim, Libra. You no longer want to feel like your feelings aren't heard, that your opinion is not heard. You don't want to feel like that anymore, Libra. Because I really feel here that it's time to look at who you are, and it's also time to look at, Libra, what you do and how much you really do, and to give yourself credit for these things, Libra. It's real easy for you to just kind of put your feelings to the side, just for, the better of everyone, for the better of the situation, for the better of your home. But I'm really feeling here that you want to go back, I feel, to like a past time. You don't want to remain there, but you remember that time, Libra, maybe where you didn't have so many responsibilities. You didn't really have some of these burdens that were placed or are placed upon you. I'm really picking up being a free spirit here. Going back to that time, Libra. But I also feel like you're going back to the past as well. And you're revisiting it. But I feel, Libra, that when we do this, it's okay. But when we do this and we tend to dwell on like those great times, and we really are in a moment or in a phase in life when we really want those great times to stay around, and when we wish that we can be back within that energy level, within that frequency, I really feel that we can get caught up within that realm or that frequency or that past time, and we can then compare it, Libra, to our current life. And then we start to feel like we failed. We start to feel that we, in a very convoluted way, that we don't deserve happiness anymore. That like it's just kind of like, this is who I am, this is what's dealt, and that's just it. Kind of feeling like that, And I really, really, really feel here as well that you not being understood because of the comparing the past to now, that it's really wearing on you, and that it can, let's say, be that of maybe a hindrance that can build up unconsciously or subconsciously that can prevent you from moving forward. But I really do feel that you're healing a lot, Libra. You're starting to realize a lot of things. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm sorry. You could be dealing with a Cancer. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I really just feel here, Libra, that it's now time to let go of those great times. Now, I'm not saying to just pretend like they disappeared. No, of course not. Excuse me. I kind of just feel like it's time, Libra, for you to assert yourself. It's time for you to, let me rephrase that, to assert yourself, yes, but to do it with a purpose, with a conviction, not do it out of anger. And I'm also picking up here that there's that real sense here, Libra, of you not understanding yourself right now, or you feeling or doubting growth. And I really feel as well that you're allowing that wave of emotion to kind of come over you. And you're slowly starting to kind of take responsibility as well for your past or where you're currently at. When I say take responsibility, what I'm speaking of is taking that part of the deal that you have, or that part of the situation and how you played a role in it. And I really just feel here too, Libra, that you are going to, or you are giving now to yourself, like I said. And I feel here too, Libra, that you are also, it's bringing up emotions in you that you probably didn't think were really there, maybe reminding you of situations that you believe that you dealt with as well. And I really feel as well that this is going to be a period for you when you're going to be able, Libra, to own your real emotions. I'm not saying that your emotions are fake, but what I'm saying is that when we put too much stress, Libra, on being the person that we believe we should be, because people expect us to, or because we believe that we're expected to be, things of that nature, we tend to not be completely organic in our delivery. Or we don't tend to be completely organic in terms of our intentions sometimes. But this is on a very deep subconscious level. And it's a little tough for me to kind of get this out in terms of the messages here, because I feel like they're so deep that you're starting to realize this. You're starting to see these areas. And this is really accepting the good and the bad, and just kind of learning to move forward with it. And there's also an element here, or an aspect here, of forgiving yourself. And I'm really picking up that there's gonna be a shift of consciousness in terms of your emotions, and it's going to help you see things from a different perspective. It's also going to put you in a different light in terms of what you expect out of relationships and out of yourself, And I really also feel here that it's now time to spread your wings. And it's we have wings here, wings here, wings here, wings here. There's a lot of wings. I mean, even the backs of the cards here are wings here as well. There's wings everywhere here. And I really feel like it's time to spread them. And I really feel like it's time to no longer disappoint yourself, Libra. Because that's really what it is at the end of the day when we pretend. Or I don't know why I'm using the word pretend, but when we put our emotions to the side for other people, they dwell up within us subconsciously, and also we don't ever get a chance to do what we want. We don't ever get a chance to be that person, that real person that you really want to be in terms of giving yourself credit, being authentic. But when I say authentic, it's more of just allowing your real emotions to show, and for the environment, or your environment, to be emblematic of it, of your emotions, doing things the way that you want to, when you want to, and how you want to, Now we have here the Sun reversed, and here we have, the Empress. Sorry, not the Empress. The High Priestess, I apologize. So, Libra, it's really time to know your truth. It's really time to find it. I'm not saying that you don't have it. What I'm saying is find the truth within the situations, and to also trust the process. Trust your own discernment and your own self in moving forward, Libra. Even if it's being solo, we don't always have to have someone there with us. It's great when we do, and you are a sign of, a sign of someone who cherishes friendships and cherishes that close connection with someone. But Libra, your wings are only meant for one person. Can't carry too much, you know? You can't. And it's now time to work on yourself, and it's also time to do what's best for you and to not maybe yield to every single circumstance, I really feel. And I also really feel here too, Libra, on this side, that it's now time to shine the light upon some of those areas that may be uncomfortable for you. I'm also picking up here too, also to shine the light upon people who view you as a friend instead of family. That makes kind of sense. People who are your family, they view you as someone who someone less than a family member, who treat you like some random person, I feel. And I also am picking up here too that it's time to rebuild the friendship with yourself. It's time to give yourself that credit. And it's also time to accept where things that went wrong. And it's okay if they have. But the people who are really around Libra, and if they're meant to be around, they'll either forgive you or they won't. And if they won't, it has nothing to do with you at that point. Something to do with them, and you can't keep trying and trying and trying to bring that friendship, person, place, or thing back, whatever it may be for you today. I'm also picking up growing up emotionally. And when I say that, growing up emotionally, what I'm saying here is investing in yourself. Because when we grow up within that area, within that realm of self-love, that's when we know what we're doing at all times. And we won't move away, Libra, from the self-love, and we won't feel like the chariot reverse. Like we can't move forward, feeling like things are stagnant, feeling like things are just not moving the way that they're supposed to be moving. I really feel like your intuition is going to be a really big thing for you this month. And Libra, it's going to be tough, but you can do it. So I'm going to pull some Jesus cards, see what he has for you. Okay, Libra, so unto you it is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of God, Mark 4:11. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you, John 14:27. Libra, it's now time to develop your own peace. It's now time to stay and be in peace. It's now time, Libra, to give yourself that peace. And only you can do that, Libra. Whether that's with someone, a few people, or by yourself, Libra. And you can really get that peace, you know? And I feel like it's going to be peace of emotional security. It's going to be peace from trusting your intuition It's going to be peace from trusting yourself. It's also going to be peace from stress. It's going to be peace from just anxiety. Peace from not understanding yourself, Libra. Peace from looking to God and really seeing how He can change your life, Libra. How He can really assist you in it. If you work at and choose to give yourself that peace, then God can come in and work within your life. Because when you're at peace, or at least when you begin, I should say, to develop it and be at peace, it's when we're not so guarded. It's when we're not so tied up in what the stressors are of life. And that's when our emotional stability and our emotional self is someone at rest, you know, or it's open to new things coming in. It's open to allowing God to come through and work within your life. But it's going to come, Libra, when we trust the intuition and when we do what we know we're supposed to be doing versus what we think we should be doing or what's expected. It's time to trust in you and what you want and how you want to do things and what you see your future being like and what you see your peace as being as or like. Alright, Libra, that completes the reading for you in terms of March. Go ahead and check out Mark 4 and John 14. You'll find something in there that will resonate for sure. But okay, Libra, trust in yourself and in your own decisions based upon your own beliefs. Alright, Libra, we'll see you next month.